It's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good. I played 3 ranked games of Super Auto Pets yesterday, so I know how ranked works. I got to tell you, where are we sitting here? Oh, I've only played 3 games, okay? I'm already in the top 10%. That's all I'm saying. It says that. I didn't say it. It's saying that. And that's after only playing 3 games, okay? Now, can I tell you that also in my first game, I ran into Stans, and I was like, for the first 8 rounds, I was beating the piss out of him. Boom! Boom! You want another one? Boom! Level 2 lemur, flying squirrel, garlic on a toucan that gets passed back to a peacock. Boom! Then I looked at his team and I saw that he had 4 capybaras. And I went, son of a. And then from 2 wins, he clawed his way back to beat me. And the worst part is, I knew it was happening. Even when I saw it, I was like, because this is an arena, you know? You have to beat a specific person in order to win this week. You have to beat the last person remaining. He had 2 lives, I had 5. I looked at his team and I said, I'm torched. There's no way, because once you lose one, you're losing the rest. Anyway. Ranked is a bit of a different vibe, but I have been enjoying it. Because, thank you, 2.5 Scums. What a name. Poop Dick. It's a bit of a different vibe because you're stuck in the lobby. So I would say the most important thing, in my personnel opinion this week, yoink, is scaling. You need to, at some point, pivot to scaling. Just this is in case they have 1-3s. And by the way, I don't mind, like, if you want to stream snipe in this, it's I'm not saying it's impossible to stream snipe in this. Let me be like a loose teabag. But it's hard because you gotta know who you're playing against. Like, you gotta know you're playing against me and then be like, oh, I'm gonna, because he's got his 1-3 at the front, I'm gonna put my 3-2 at the front so that I get a 2-for-1. You know, it is what it is. It's not like you can just come to where I'm camping and then like blow my brains out or something. All right, well, you got me, Gary Oak. Never mind, you didn't get me, we drew. Rip Bazoo, by the way, thanks for the gifted subscriptions, thank you. I would happily take this. I would pop this down here, and I would happily take this, and I would say so far so good, quite frankly. You could be at the back. It doesn't really matter for now. I'm going to run this squad right here. End my turn. Let me see who we're going up against. We got Bubbly Housewives. I'm going to give that name a 6.5 out of 10. Golden Fries, that's a 7.5. Disgruntled Advisors, it's not your fault, but I'm going to say that that's like a 2.5 out of 5. Overpriced Cakes, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5. Lord of the Piggies, that's a 6. Illegal Streamers, I'm going to give that a 7. And Spicy Bits, I'm going to give that a 6.83. I'm going to say Golden Fries is the best name of the week here. And look who we have the misfortune of going up against here. Holy cow. Okay, either way, I'm at full HP because we get our life back, right? Yeah. All right, now it's a good time to start thinking. We got no levels, which is bad. Squid is a 5-2, which is, I'm not even worried about the trumpet, although I guess we could do it like that. That's also not a level. I would say, me personally, you got to think about the long haul. And on the long haul, this is a sell, a purchase, a roll, and I'm not really worried about your level either. I don't really like our team right now, but we got plenty of time, okay? Plenty of time. Did you drop this, King? Hello, Corey. Corey, have you ever used this? You ever use performance-enhancing drugs on the bike? Turns out, in the Netherlands, they kind of got it all figured out, man. Eat a couple of mini waffles, get on the bike, ride for an hour, and then eat a couple more mini waffles and ride for another hour. I felt like damn Superman. And it's only like $100 a serving, too. Pretty cheap in relation to average prices for cycling merchandise. Oh, baby, we're so back. Bubbly Housewives, no disrespect. I take my level early. You know what? You know, it's mighty tempting. It's mighty. I'm kind of worried about losing some ink, because you're the natural. You know what? He's not. Don't worry about the ink. The ink has no future. This is your future. Your friends don't love you. Only I love you. What I learned this, like, I got a couple things to mention. Okay, the first thing is, what's my goal? I want to win every lobby we're in. Okay, what would I be happy with? Those are two different things. I will be happy as long as I'm in the top half. I'll be sad if I'm in the bottom half or first out. I'll be happy in the top half, and I would love to win. Now, 33% attack and health to the leftmost shop. Wait, that's how it's always been since the nerf like 6 months ago, right? That's the one thing. Second thing, what have I learned from this, from playing ranked? Scaling is the most important thing in the world. Also, not losing HP if possible, but if you want to be the person who wins the lobby, you have to scale. You're a strong lad. You're one of the strongest lads I've ever seen. You got me there, Lord of the Piggies. Always has been. But in arena, it's different, because if you get to... Go ahead. Tempting, but I really like a level here. Come on! In arena, it's different. This is important. Let me think about this for a second. This is a sell me, buy me. You're going to give me garlic, and then we're going to get a flying squirrel. There's no garlic this week, except for lemur. So if you get a lemur, get garlic, and then get a flying squirrel, you get reusable garlic for the rest of all time, which can be mighty important. Anyway. In arena, you could get to 9 wins with a team that has no scaling, and then just pray that you get a bad opponent, basically. That happens all the time. You'll get to 9 wins. You'll go up against someone whose team is also bad. Even though the average team is outscaling you, you're like, guess what? I got 10 wins on round 12. I'm out of here. In the arena, there's no win condition except for taking all the HP away from your opponent. So you got to be able to have the stats and the units. You got to be able to have the know-how and the elbow grease to lead us to our new land. Bubbly Housewives again. It's the strongest kid I've ever seen in my life. It's the strongest kid alive. Okay, we're on 3 life. This is not great. This would be a wonderful time to get some scaling. This is necessary. That's scaling. Rip to the tamarind, but I'm built different. It has to be done. It's not much scaling, but it's some scaling. And Penguin is not king this week. There's 2 kings this week. One of them is the moose. Well, there's 3 of them. One of them is the moose. One of them is the capybara. We didn't get a capybara. That hurts. And one of them is the cat. Fear the cat, okay? By the way, someone said, what happened to BioSteel? Haven't heard you talk about it in a while. I don't talk about breathing oxygen either, you know? I don't talk about synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight. Does a plant talk about using its chloroplast to create glucose? I don't think so. It just sits there and goes like... And then it's like, it's the autumn. It goes... And then it goes flat on the ground, and then it goes like... And then the ants start eating it. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see like a sped up video of like a peach getting eaten by a bunch of parasites or something? No? You should. It's an interesting phenomenon. Okay, we picked up a dub. Feels good. We got some scaling. Feels okay. Obviously, we want more scaling. I'm tempted just to see if we can get that lemur to level up. Now, I don't really like the Mandrill this week. It's synergy is not the only thing in this game. I know what you're going to say. Lemur with radio, then Mandrill, it faints and you get, great job. You spend your whole squad setting up a synergy where you get 1 HP on all of your units. Fantastic. Real smart. Too late for the capybara. Extremely important, because now we got double garlic. Sell the fish. Scale the... Well, actually, sell the lemur, because we're not going to level it anyway. Keep the fish scaling with the penguin. Sell the lemur. Now we got double garlic forever. Run a stonefish position too. Interesting idea. Interesting idea. What's your go-to BioSteel flavor? Melon de O. What? A watermelon. Watermelon. It's watermelon. Ew. Something happened between the 90s and today. People really do be hating watermelon now. Holy cow, your team's quite strong. People really do be hating watermelon these days. When I was a kid, watermelon was like the preeminent flavor of anything. No matter what... Oh, you need a skunk, brother. I'm sorry to this, though. You need a skunk. It's necessary. Or maybe, I don't know if maybe it was a rural Canada thing, where like watermelon was just the best fruit, the best flavor, the best color. It was crazy. Nothing hit in the summertime in Yarker, Ontario, population 8, like your grandma driving out to a grocery store 45 minutes away, getting a watermelon, slicing it up. And we weren't doing, you know, the cubes and then you stick a toothpick in and go, yeah. These are triangular slices. It tasted so good, you'd nibble the rind all the way. You'd be eating little pieces of green and you'd be like, it's still good. There's still some meat on the bones. Watermelon is just water with bad flavor. False. It's water with good flavor. I'm a melon supporter in all ways. Watermelon, great. Cantaloupe, great. Honeydew, great. Korean melon, great. Bitter melon, great. I love melons, man. If there is one cantaloupe supporter left on earth, it is me, okay? Could you fuckers chill out a little bit? I'm on lethal, okay? I mean, this is a damn disaster. I'm not taking a level 2 worm at this stage in my life. I'm not taking you lads. I really prefer not to take a pair. I'd really love to get a fish. A flying squirrel level up. It doesn't seem to me like this is going to be making all the difference, but you got to do what you got to do, I suppose. The snake's a little late here. Please put a mandrill. No chameleon. I'm telling you. This is not the way this week. These are not the way this week. This is not the way. This is the way if you get it early. This is the way if you got a big lad. Let me look at my opponents. At least somebody else has been eliminated. Is there any team I can beat here? I really don't want to go up against Poop Dick. I feel like their team just destroys us here. Earliest turn you can get a snake. It's a little late for a snake. There's two different ways to look at time, dumbass. One of them is, oh, how many minutes have I been alive? And the other one is, how many minutes is it till I fucking die, okay? My ass is going to die in one turn if I don't play my cards exactly right, okay? Doesn't matter if it's the earliest I can get a snake if buying a snake means that our ETA for life is like 14 seconds. We have to, the only thing we have right now is to put faith in ourselves. As Sting said, if I ever lose my faith in you, I don't remember what he says after that. I think he says, there's nothing I could ever do. Somebody timed out. Please tell me I went up against them. This is horrendous. We've lost. We've been eliminated. Okay. You know how I said I'm okay with stream sniping? We're going to change that. You guys enjoy the rest of your lobby. I just lost 10 ranking points. I've been deprecated. Luckily, it takes... they're on Google Firebase, so it takes 9 hours for this number to update in the server. Run me back with a new lobby, please. They got the damn NoSQL. This is a... Brother, this is a good lobby. I'm here with Javington. I'll take 2 mice. It's like it's the strongest team I've ever seen. Or the strongest elo I've ever seen. Maybe like peculiar nuts. Why you gotta talk shit on Firebase? It's like the only database I've ever used. It's not true. I used MongoDB for a while. I don't really remember though. What the hell? I'll happily take my draw. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Now, I'm thinking this... I'm going to go a little crazy. Watch this. Like, this is kind of an insane way to play this game. But I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Look at this. How the heck is the average yard size in Alaska 200,000 square feet, followed by Maine at 70,000 square feet? Is that you're saying that? What are you surprised about? Alaska has a huge yard size because it has low population density. Maine being second kind of surprises me, though. I would have assumed that it would be something like Montana or one of the Dakotas or something like that. I'm surprised about Maine being number 2. Who does number 2 work for? You screwed me! You screwed me with your seahorse! Anyway, whatever. We don't care about trophies. We care about not losing life. That's right. I think at this stage of our life, a two-cost apple is acceptable. I think a porcupine is a usable unit, especially because it's actually a peacock. And I'm going to take this, and we're going to freeze these 2 lads right here. Remember, it's all about scaling. Where does the capybara show up? Capybara's turn level 3. Okay. No sweat. Tier 3. What do you think is the most densely populated city in the world? Globe emoji. It's not what you think. Monocle emoji. Is it Dhaka, Bangladesh? That would be my guess, I suppose. It is? Wait, are you oh, you're supposed to say OMG, it is. Vancouver? Only at the Richmond night market, brother. Son of a bitch. +2, fuck the night market. I definitely hate it, for sure. Leader! When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the line. When I get to you again. You could fit a toucan in this John too. Whatever. Dhaka's top 10, but Google says Manila. All right. Fair enough. He's so lemur-pilled, even when it's mid. I'm so meta, even this acronym. The world is going through a global fertility crisis. The replacement rate of children is 2.1. A population is considered stable there. Canada hit a record low of 1.4 children per woman. Korea at 0.84. No one wants kids anymore? Okay, listen, I'm glad you brought that up. Many inquiring minds are talking about this. But you got me laughing because I was talking about the Twitter thread boys who they're like, oh, I'm so busy. I'm too busy to wipe my fucking ass. I'm too busy to cook lunch. Oh, I wish someone would make a meal in pill form. All I have time to do is go to work and then tweet 900 tweet threads about the most insane shit of all time. Did anybody else have the misfortune of being served the one that was like, in my opinion, the real replacement rate to keep a population stable is actually 5.4, based on this Swedish study that said, if you were born in the 1900s, 100 years later, only 25% of people had any living descendants with genetic relation to the person. So if you actually want to build a legacy, you have to have, on average, 5.4 children. And you're like, brother, first off, my ass does not want to have 5.4 kids. One is pretty hard. Two, it would be probably 4 times as hard. I don't even want to think about, like, when we had 3 here, like we have my nieces here, I was like, how does Dan do it, man? Don't even get me started on sips. Oh, you're a strong lad. You're a strong lad. Okay, fair enough. I see the strength of your lad. But also, well, like, maybe some people might take this as insanity, but like, what do I care if in like 100 years I have no genetic relatives? Like, who gives a shit? Like, I think I can understand wanting to have kids because I have a kid. I can understand, and we're going to try a little scaling here. I can understand, though I understand the flip side of being annoyed by it as well. I can understand wanting your kids to have grandkids. I can't believe I'm buying an otter on turn 6, brother. But wanting your grandkids to have kids so that you have great grandkids is crazy, in my opinion. Like, mind your own business, great grandpa. And then you're going even like one generation past that. You're saying like, that's a strong team right there too. You're saying like, I want my great grandkids to have kids so that I can be a great grandfather and like build a legacy. And that to me is basically insane. It's like, I read The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins before he got extremely canceled, okay? This is in high school. It was like 1991. And it was basically like, your genes want to propagate themselves. I read that, and even as like a 17-year-old, I was like, that makes sense from like an animal kingdom standpoint. It's cool that, with culture and stuff like that, our decisions in life aren't entirely dictated by like my adenosine and guanine wanting to pass themselves on in the exact permutation that they're already in. Some of these fuckers read it, maybe because they're not forced to take any damn arts classes in university. Some of these dudes read it, and by read it, I mean they probably read a 15-minute summary or something on some fucked up Y Combinator startup and said, oh, this is an instruction manual for like how to succeed at life. Sorry. I've gone too far. Also, I'm sorry. I'm worried we might be cooked again, but we'll see. We'll see. Certainly looks really bad. What the hell are we gonna do? You're gonna level? Turkey's not the way, but we need to do something, brother. So I guess we're buying it for now. Don't make me first to go out, man. I'm begging you. Goodbye, ranking points. I'm just telling you, I know that Librarian also is going to +2 this because I saw what they posted on Twitter yesterday. Or maybe it's the opposite. When I was recording for YouTube, the level of competition was so much worse than this. I was steamrolling. Like this, again, seems kind of bad. We drew, we're still in this. You need a buff. This, you saved my life. Saved my life. You're gonna take issue with this, okay? In my personnel opinion, the right play is Lemur to get garlic on your hippo. And then we do want a snake in the future, but we can't handle the snake just yet. I'm telling you, the garlic is important, okay? I know it's late. Did somebody else? Somebody else! Eat that, Javington! Stream sniper at Javington. At Javington. Not last. He has so much energy. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the Stroopwafels. It turns out eating before and then in the middle of exercise is OP, man. Well, I'm cooked. That was fun while it lasted. Alright, can you fuckers, like, relax a little bit? I'm down to 15-15 here. Versus. Still top 10% for now. Stroopwafel means syrup waffle. People from the Netherlands be like, I don't understand. Why did you buy special Stroopwafel? Why didn't you just buy regular Stroopwafel? Bro, look at where I am on the map, brother. Slippery pup. Skilled. You know what? Fictive, skilled puppies. It's actually pronounced stroop waffles. That's cool. It's actually pronounced fucking... Give me a funny word in Dutch that I can say it's in English. Like, actually, it's this idiot, bozo. Somebody give me a very silly Dutch word. What was the viral tweet about Dutch? It was like... In English, it was like, my friend cut off my penis with a pair of scissors. And then when there was Google translated to Dutch, it's like, mein Freund, das kutten mein Pien with the Handerknifer. That's German? No, it's not. I made it up completely. It's nothing. It's gone. I spent it. I slammed my penis into the car door. Have you seen the dude on Twitter? And this is a rare funny tweet. But he's a comedian. The bit is immaculate, but it also still kind of escapes me. I don't know how to explain it, except it's a guy with like an AI filter over his face, and he says something like, he does vlogs and goes like, I went on an elegant walk today in the city where the internship is taking place. It's great news, guys. The girl called me back. The exchange student guy. He's blowing up, man. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Okay, good sleep. Good sleep. It's so good. I support it, okay? I'm going worm. Peacock has been a dead end for us. Oh! You're on notice. I don't even care. Make me 4-squatted. And then feed this fucking Frankenstein right here, and then we're gonna sell this son of a gun. Better than PB&J the long way. Can you guys stop playing so fast so that I can look him up? I want to look this guy up and give him credit because it's funny. Because it's funny? I don't care. Whatever. Play Starfield. Enjoy. Brian Jordan Alvarez. Exactly. Oh! I could have waited around to do that, but whatever. I think Ox is pretty solid. Brian Jordan Alvarez on Twitter. Newest tweet, I'm putting my Roomba down. Okay, that is pretty funny.
You're not gonna believe the good level of the situation that is happening in my current life right now. The girl texted me the freak back.
Dude, it gets me it's so good. This is a genuine appreciation. I think it's an insanely great bit. Go ahead, go ahead. You know, honestly, like, here's the thing. Without any milk, enjoy it while it lasts, okay? The girl texted me the freak back. I don't know, there's just something about it, man. I'm going big Ox. I'm a long time lurker. First time chatter, just wanted to say that lobby was cooked as hell. Love you, NL. Javington, what the hell are people smoking? When people didn't know when I was playing SAP because I was recording instead of streaming, literally every lobby people were running like 4, 2, 3 fish at round 8. In the last lobbies, people they're losing their damn minds, man. People, these people are on PCP. They're on the drug from Limitless. Crocodile? What are you gonna steal? What are you gonna steal? Nothing. That's what you're gonna steal. The girl texted me the freak back. Huge. Enormo. Honestly, why don't you take a little extra support? I believe in you. For the first time in my life, I believe in you. And for the first time, fuck you. For the first time in my life, I believe in myself. I don't think we need to, because next, yeah. This is right. This is the way.
I am so excited that I am going to get to go on a date with the girl, and she told me that she was away working on something, apparently because she is a professional person who played the viola instrument.
I don't know how he does it. It's the funniest delivery of anything I've ever heard in my entire life. It's unbelievable. I don't get it. It just sounds like a guy talking. Not over here. The rhythm is incredible. This is unbelievable talent, man.
She was focused on the old weed, and she was working in a place where they did not have telephone or access to internet.
I don't know how to... I cannot adequately convey my appreciation for how incredible this character is. It's amazing. No? Fool's gold. And I'm not talking about the stone roses. Nah. Yeah, I would, I think. Well, let's see if we get a tamarind. Oh! Skunk me. Yeah.
He said, what were you some kind of retreat that you were on, that you were playing the viola instrument all week? She said, she get to focus. Say, I understand that the focus and the mathematical calculation is something you have to do in your life when you want to move to the next level and achieve the next occurring thing.
It's amazing. Okay, I'm starting to get it. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say. I think I found my new obsession. It's not even, it's inimitable. Inimitable? It's inimitable. I can't imitate it. So I'm going to try anyway, probably, and then it's going to be very embarrassing. Alrighty. All right. You gotta go, motherfucker. What a 4-3 groundhog just chilling? I was laughing so hard. I can't remember if it was Friday or Monday, or Tuesday when Apollo was here. We were playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I said he even came with his chains and his crown. And I've quoted that a lot, but then I remembered what it sounds like when he stomps afterwards on his corrugated aluminum floor, and it's just like gong, 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 and his knees are like coming up to his chin, gong, 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 and I couldn't stop laughing. Oh man. Him, me, him, me. Me. Buff me. So you can run Big Scorpion. I know that's Stanzo mode. Let me think about this for a second. The problem is Big Scorpion ties regular size Scorpion. This is... Nobody else has a Scorpion, but that could change. %66. Maybe it's the Scorpion's not even that big. You know what? You're right. There is one large raccoon back here as well. I'm still gonna do it. I think it's the right play. We'll use the worm to buff your ass. You obviously have to go, and we're gonna run this. I'll just own this straight up with you. Essentially, if our opponent is the guy with the raccoon, we probably lose. Everybody else, we probably do okay against, in my personnel opinion. Never mind. I'm playing somebody's freaking clone. You shouldn't lose HP when you lose to a clone. It's a big one. Oh, cat me. So this is the scaling we've been looking for. Yeah. Necessary. Necessary, not necessary. Okay, we're on 1 life, we're on 2 lives. We have a very solid chance of being in the top half of the lobby here. Please give me the chance to lethal someone. Please don't put me up against Raccoon Andy. That's a 4-4 pair? Bro, we get pizzas next round. You really out here trying to get... Well, you can get extra 2 stats out of a pair. Come on, brother. We're talking about... We're doing Pizza Zone on turn 11. Plus I get... oh, you motherfucker. It's the only dude I'm not supposed to go up against. The girl texted me back. There is no pizza, though? Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You got me on that one. There is no pizza. I got to think about that one. We're buying a taco as well. I do want the moose. But I feel like the moose pivot here could kill us. So I want some assurance that we're making it through this round first.
So I'm so excited that I'm going on a date with her this week. I said, well, where'd you like to go? Where would you like to do? You want to go to a movie, dinner, whatever? I'm so excited. She said, how about we go on 2 date to make up for the situation? I said, I would love to go on 2 date. Walt?
Oh, man. It is great. He does say welt. What's the difference between assurance and insurance? Listen, I don't know if there's a joke in there. Maybe there's a joke in there, okay? Here's what I want to say, though. You piece. Jesus Christ. It's never enough, is it? Wait, oh, tied for the top half? Oh. Son of a bitch. People are really good at this. Like, listen, you're going to say this is copium, and that's fine. Or cope, as the kids say these days. Just watch the 3 videos that I recorded when I was playing this yesterday, and you will be like, no, NL's right. Why is the level of play so much worse at 2 p.m. versus where it is at 9:45 a.m.? Double bulldog. How about a fragile glasses? Huge draw. I can't watch YouTube anymore. I got a 30-second unskippable ad before a 30-second library of Laterno video. I mean, listen, I'm not being a hater in the slightest. Are you aware that it's the librarian putting those ads in front of the video? I mean, again, I'm in the same business here. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I'm just so close. That's why I watch them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Garlic press me. What happens when you break again? When you faint, you break. No. You are ass, but you have good stats. So, welcome to the squad. Huge. It's kind of crazy. I'm genuinely not being a hater, okay? And I love the public library. Nobody loves the library like me, okay? Okay, we got a wise guy here. I understand. Oh! I'm so excited. I'm telling you, it's still garlic press. If they want me to use radio, they'll buff radio. How does the library stay in business? Yesterday, I was at the library with my daughter, okay? It was me and my daughter in the library and like 6 employees. Don't steal my motherfucking garlic, you piece of junk, bro, you piece of junk. Stream snipers, man. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. There's snakes everywhere. They're all volunteers except one? I don't think so, man. I think these are genuine staff members. I don't know. Let's try it. It'd be funny, maybe. I'm not suggesting it should go, like, it should be shuttered. I'm just surprised that, like, they have 6 people working at the library. And I'm the only person in it. And I put all my books back after I take them out. It's the strongest lobbies I've ever seen, man. Okay, let me think about this for a moment. You level up. I still think we go garlic press. They don't just organize books. Okay, don't be shy. What else do they do? You can now be sold. They F your mom? They help people find books? Bro, we got computers for that. I think they're mostly kicking people out of the bathroom if they've been in there for too long. Okay. On feint, you break a toy. Here's an interesting way to run the game. And I mean, like, by run the game, I mean possibly, like, ruin our chances. Oh, or become so exalted as to never have before gotten... Sorry, I'm talking like the character now. Huge. Huge. You motherfucker. You piece of shit, man. Who are these people? You know what the problem is? Is my ass is buying all the garlic, and then every squad is running raccoon to steal my damn garlic. It really do be your own. Okay, still got 2 lives. There's no way we lose the next one. It's that simple. We buff, next turn we buff the mandrill, it gives us a moose. We sell the bulldog to run the moose buffs the hippo, it's over. Breaking garlic press doesn't do anything. Excuse me, it gives my squirrel to attack temporarily. Toy weekly? It's not really a toy weekly. I think there's like 1 unit that summons toys overall. Get out of my face. This is so much worse. Okay, we're on lethal. That's bad. In my opinion. Those units are also not good. I'll just keep it $150 with you. We needed a better unit out of our level up. We're probably going out. We're probably going out first. I think you need to cover screen when you queue. It's not that kind of game, to be honest with you. Like if you're Grims and you're hot dropping in PUBG in June 2017, I get it, for sure. But in Super Auto Pets, like, it's not like they're... if anything, we're just getting really good players. We're not getting players that are uniquely targeting us. We're just getting players who are really good. It's 1500 elo, it's average. Ranked has been out for like 4 seconds. Viswanathan Anand, okay? You can tell how good they are based on their performance, not simply the... I mean, listen, this is not like Magnus Carlsen's world. Like, check this out, okay? The highest elo in the world is 1713 right now. That's probably your lie chess rating, which means in actuality, over the board play, you're probably around an 850. So if you don't know what you're talking about, keep your fingers from typing, okay? Okay, start me back up. So far, so bad. For sure. Joel. We've lost all the ranking points I've gained from so far.